Savings.
That's why I pick Woolies.
Mark Rashudo and Chris Titmar.
Everything Adelaide.
104.7 Triple M.
When you think Jesus, you might think sandals, beard, top bloke. But when Triple M thinks Jesus, we think the Superjesus. Born and bred in Adelaide, they've been cranking out top tunes for over 20 years. And bagged a few arias along the way. And now, their talented front woman is turning it up to 11 on the biggest breakfast show in town. Please welcome to Ruined Hits for Breakfast, Sarah McLeod.
Superjesus, they're here this morning. Welcome.
Good morning. Good morning.
Sarah, Adelaide girl, welcome home.
Yeah, thanks. It's nice to be here. Lovely sunny day. Good weather here.
Yeah.
I've been in Melbourne and it's been so cold. This is lovely. You guys are blessed.
Yeah. Now, I know you've told your story a million times, but were you an Adelaide Hills girl, or where did you grow up?
I grew up a lot around everywhere, actually. We moved around a lot. We were wandering vagrants, my family. I went to school in Stony Fell. I lived up at Skye, Turingi, Glenelg, Unley, Norwood, McGill.
Were you on the run, or what was the story?
Yeah, well, there's some warrants out, but we choose not to ignore it. We choose to ignore it.
Okay.
What about Superjesus back in the 90s? How was it in that era? Was that like an awesome era? Was that the best era, do you think, or is now just as good?
I look at it very differently, actually, because career-wise, it was really exciting back then, and lots of people came to the shows all the time. There was great camaraderie with all of the other 90s bands that were all touring at the same time. That was really fun. It was a weird vibe within our band because there was so much pressure on us at the time, and we didn't really get a chance to enjoy it as much as I would have liked because...
what do you mean by pressure?
Oh, well, it was a big machine. The Superjesus was a big machine. We had a lot of people working with us, and there was a lot at stake all the time. It wasn't just whether, we felt like playing or not that night. It was a lot at stake, and we were touring all the time, and we got smashed into the ground touring-wise. Like, we were so tired. That's why we had to take 10 years off. We were just exhausted.
Only a 10-year rest.
Yeah,
right.
And so now we've come out of our 10-year hiatus cave, and we're all happy and refreshed, and we have a new outlook on life. So now it sort of seems like lighter and more pleasant.
So were you partiers when you is that what wore you out, or is it the performing, or is it the combo of both?
It's the combo of both, really. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
It was many years just hardcore playing every night, and it wasn't just here. It was around America mostly where we got completely slammed.
Yeah, right.
So it was hardcore.
If we go back in time, Adelaide's got a great history with music and bands, and of course, I think of Cold Chisel and the Angels. We can go back even further than that. I'm talking Twilights and people that came out of Elizabeth and Swanee. Is it hard being a band? Is it difficult being a band coming out of Adelaide?
I think when we started, it felt like it was. There was a lot of bands around. There was a cool scene. There was like Goofy Footer and Sin Dog Jelly Roll. They're the bands I can remember. They're actually the only bands I can remember. But there was like, if you got a gig at the Exeter or the Austral, you were like, the kings of the town. Yep. It took us ages to get a gig anywhere. We put our demo tape into all of the pubs and everyone ignored us until one day the Crown and Anchor came back and said, we listened to your demo and we love it and we'd like to give you a gig. Wow. And I heard it on my answering machine and I cried because finally someone gave us the respect we deserve.
Lucky they didn't ring you in that 10-year break.
The phone would be off. I've changed my number that many times.
What about going back when you first came up with the name Superjesus? I remember hearing it for the first time. Was it controversial? Like, did religious people say, "Hang on, you can't use that name"? Or has there been any of that sort of backlash?
Not in Australia. No, nobody seems to give a rat's ass here. But in America, in the Bible Belt, we had a few problems. Yeah. We had to cancel a few shows, and we had some bad feedback and some people picketing out the front of our gigs and stuff.
Right.
But bar that, what's a bit of controversy between friends and rock and roll?
Could have been not so Superjesus, maybe, or
could
something
have been
like
not so super. Yeah,
that's right.
Your 20th anniversary tour of Sumo coming up starts at the Gov on Saturday the 29th of September. You looking forward to another tour?
Yeah, can't wait. Actually, that one at the Gov's almost sold out. So if you want to come to that show, you better get in quick.
Beautiful.
Now, I don't mean this to be a sexist question at all, but
there's nothing wrong with being sexy.
Here you are, the violet in the middle of these. Look at these blokes behind you here. You're on the road.
Look at them shine.
This rough-looking bunch of blokes. So what's that like on the road?
This is my only experience with men, you see. The rest of my life is just me and a bunch of women. So I take it where I can get it.
Right. Now, you're going to play a song for us this morning. It is our favourite. Can
Oh,
you play?
good.
Can you
Yep.
play Gravity for us?
Sure can. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Trust British paints. Yep.
Here they
I'll
are.
give you that.
Superjesus.
All right, ready, fellas? Although the temperature will rise and fall, I take it all. I never thought that you would run. And I don't need a friend to tell me why, to tell me when. Hanging on to you, I never thought I'm killing someone, but I could tell you it's more. Now there's nothing in the way to show me I didn't know you before. More than any other day, it's only gravity. Gravity. And now I'm occupied with anything to stay alive. Will you blame me when I'm gone? Given the company, I'm searching up my specialty. Hanging on to you, I never thought I'm killing someone, but I could tell you what's more. Now there's nothing in the way to show me I didn't know you before. More than any other day, it's only gravity. I never thought I'm killing someone. Never thought I'm killing someone. Thought I'm killing someone. Well, I could tell you it's more. Now there's nothing in the show me I didn't know you before. More than any other day, it's only 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 gravity. Gravity.
Beautiful. Superb. Absolutely superb.
Well,
Sarah, you have got an outstanding voice. Just brilliant to hear you in the flesh. Magnificent.
Oh, wow, thanks.
And boys, you
Sarah
played very well also. Sorry. The bloke at the back on the, you dominated the drum. I thought you were very good. 3 votes. Bassist, 2 votes. And you chipped in as well with, yeah. Good on you.
Look at this hairy bunch.
I don't think there's going to be too many tickets left at the Gov after hearing that one. Saturday the 29th of September at the Gov if you want to get down to the 20th anniversary tour of Sumo. That's going to be huge.
Yep. Thank you so much. Superjesus.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for having us.
Ruined Hits for breakfast. 104.7 Triple M.